Negative reviews for clinics and doctors, medical practices. This extends to counselors, therapists. I've worked with counselors in the US because we're an online reputation management firm. 80% of our clients come from the US, even though we are located in Canada. And oftentimes I have, a therapist who will say, when a court order is given for one of my clients to do mandatory therapy, they come to me, and none of these people want to come to me, so I'm getting like 5 negative reviews a day, and this affects the other aspects and reach of my practice. Well, if you're getting work, or if you're getting your clients, from a place or from a method that's going to result in negative reviews, you need to figure out how to mitigate that, right? So when they're coming through the door, the first thing to do is saying, hey, I always want honest feedback, so if you can give me honest feedback, I would appreciate that. And walk them into it, like keep asking them for honest feedback so that you can keep things happy and healthy, and asking them throughout the process of therapy, asking them from the beginning and end of their intake to their discharge is really going to help you understand, like, hey, where is this person at? And work that into the procedural operations of your clinic, right? So if you have somebody working for you who can take count of that, if you can do that, if you can check in, you're going to be able to say, hey, okay, I get the gut feeling this person's happy, and you can ask them to leave an honest review. Like that's, even though you're a medical practice operating, it's okay to do that because, in many cases you're a business. So that's the first thing to do, is to take inventory of how people are feeling when they're in front of you. Don't wait for them to get away. The next thing in terms of managing the negative reviews is simply responding to them and showing the public more of who you are, right? The problem with negative reviews is that it dampens your character and who you truly are, and it's not showcasing the positives. Negative things happen here and there, but when they're the only thing that get posted, people have the idea that, you must be a bad person. This is just negative content about you. It's not true. Appear on video, talk about your practice, hire somebody, even for $1,000 to do a video of your practice. It's worth it in the end to have some sort of visual representation of who you are and what you do and how you care for your patients. That's really going to be important. Let your character shine through. I could have written you an article today, but I'm sitting in front of you, in front of the camera, looking at you eye to eye and telling you, how to make reviews work for you. And so if you're a doctor or clinician, I definitely recommend. This extends to dentistry practices, orthodontics. We work with dentists, right? So the biggest thing is writing informational style articles and, showcasing your expertise and your love for clients in the community. Because it starts with your patients and the community that they're involved in. We can write long form articles. This is my third tip. Have content written about you, connect with local newspapers, or even have somebody in-house write the content and hire somebody to publish it. We do that. We can feature you in medical magazines. We can feature you in Yahoo Lifestyle, for instance, being like the happy orthodontist who gives back, 5% of his business, earnings or revenue per year to X charity. We can do all those different things. So focus on the positives, make sure those shine, take inventory of how people are feeling so that you can drive them to leave a positive review. That's going to hedge against the negative reviews, and you can deal with problems as they come through the door. Lastly, communication. Have some form of communication where you can email, call, or check in. Patients love this. Simply having somebody on the phone that functions as a secretary. You're paying them bi-weekly, like, I don't know, 8, 10, 12, 14 bucks, and I don't know what it is. In the US it really varies more than it does here. But that's going to be so much money back into your pocket. That $1,400, $2,100 you're spending a month is going to save you thousands in your reputation. Thousands every year, 20, 40, 60, 80, $100,000 a year of money back into your pocket. Simply calling and saying, hey, Martha, you came and you had your tooth removed. How do you feel? Are you okay? Okay, let us know if we can help you. We've sent you some cookies for when you feel better. Like that little thing is going to get you a positive review. Do that. Just check in more. Check in with care. Not with, please fill out a review form. No. Call. Be a human being. Use the sound and the texture of your own voice and the love and the care, and that is going to set your practice apart from the rest. If you have a reputational crisis, I can help you. Book a meeting on my calendar down below, calendly.com/Nadernejad. I'm the director of Nadernejad Media Incorporated, and I'd be happy to help you.